Yeah.
That's what I did this morning. When I walked over here, because I was like, it's so big the crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
If I can.
Yeah.
So.
Site when?
I'm in 6.
Next door. It's just on the other side of the wall. Hey. If the internet's not good, that's gonna be a problem.
Okay.
Hey, Elsie,
Yeah.
you're really sure. When you hear your own stuff,
Okay.
I'm not gonna carry you with that. Thursday, and then if you're not that, yes. No, you're just a month.
Cap.
You know, to this one series.
Jim's not going to
Bracelet. Yeah.
get your cap to say next time.
Alright, so here's the deal. And that team over here was everybody. You lied at that. You're in set one. Yeah. You guys after here? You see that I have room?
What side are they on?
Wow.
We're in the middle.
So, we're in the middle? Something. Oh, look at that. We're in the middle. Oh, and we have one up for stop.
You'll be looking.
Number 2.
Are we changing up this morning?
Do what?
So are we changing up? I thought Daniel was in here. It's fine.
I'm in one. You start the morning
Maybe
in one.
I'm in the wrong place.
Oh,
Thursday morning. I said
Thursday AM.
oh, you're right. I'm in two.
You're next door.
I'm in the right place. I'm glad we figured that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, it's not
Morning, Cub. Morning, morning. How goes the? It goes. So who do we have on the left? Who?
Conflagration.
Hang on. CON.
FLA. VRA.
Close up.
Conflagration.
Wow.
That's a name. And then
Hang on. Yeah. Did you get the national?
So,
No, found it. Where's and what's Ellie? The score working out. No, sir. Thank you. Using acronyms.
no, so people say no.
See a couple of.
I'm guessing it's supposed to be Evelyn.
Oh, probably. Evie. Are you really Evelyn? Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
It's officially on the thing as Evelyn, so
Oh, I bet he just put Abby.
you put Evie. Yeah. A bit slow this one. Come on. There we go.
Just here, Chris. You jump. You guys take extra step. I will push you down. That's really easy jump.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to start? Let's say mine next. No, we're late. Okay, everybody come in and have a seat. I do not yet have a timekeeper, but we'll at least get lights all checked. All right, everybody down. CB squared 1, 3, 4. Okay, for resistance, do we have any finger or foot jumpers? Conflagration, and I will guarantee mess that one up. And CB squared, you have a finger jumper in 4. Okay, all right, so we'll check the lights here. We have them down. Resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Conflagration 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. CB squared 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now that is a sound wall. So your cheers down to nothing.
We don't have a timekeeper.
Does he do both?
I mean, I could manage it. I would
I'm just
probably
not
make
sure
a
what-
significant number of mistakes.
There is a timekeeper in the room right behind you, Roger. You can ask. Yeah. You go get that.
I'm supposed to have a Cameron Hogsted. Do we know?
Do you want to fill in now? Until he shows up?
Let's say somebody willing to step in and fill in for my timekeeper. Okay, if you want to do that, please. That way we can get started. Not sure what happened, but I have a name.
You have names, you don't have a person.
That's right. We have a chair. even.
It's Cameron. Oh.
He's not here now.
And code number or code for
BR8.
what is
BR8.
BR8.
How do I get in there?
Go to
Help me.
quizzing.live.
Thank you. Oops.
Go to Google. BR549 for you old people.
Okay.
And go to timekeeper utility.
Have a quiz timer?
Yes, that one. And then there's going to be a button with a chain on it.
Button with a chain on it.
And then you're going to type in BR8.
Okay.
Look
You
at
know how to use
that.
that program.
All right.
Yep. 20 for
4. Okay, here we go. We're going to do a quick practice jump here. Jump on number 6. 1, 4, 2, 7, 12, 11, egg. Yes. 2, 6. 3, configuration. Right down. Jump on the word pizza, even though it's not dinner time yet.
You're just making us hungry for dinner.
1, pizza. 4, configuration. All right, and for prayer. Jump on the word Lord. 2, 5, yes. Last. Leave. Lord. 1, CB squared. Pray for us, please.
Father, I thank you so much for this start of another tournament. Such a blessing to be here with fellow believers. Pray that we would rejoice in that and encourage one another as iron sharpens iron, and that we would just sit like Mary at your feet and listen to your teaching, and truly get so much out of these words that we're quoting all day. Thank you for the blessing of being here, and please bless this quiz the rest of this day. Just thank you.
All right. Just because we're in a room with a sound barrier next door does not mean that you speak real quiet. You got to speak so we can hear you. Okay? So make sure if you have a soft voice, you either come right here in front or you speak up. Okay? We
If
have
you
to
have
hear
a
you.
loud voice, go to the next room over.
I'd even listen to a loud voice, yeah. But just I've got to be able to hear you guys. Okay? Come on. There. All right. 1 CB squared. We got 6 minutes in. You ready? All right. And we are live streaming every room. Come on, guys. Timing. That's fine. Guys, come on. Timing. Question code to 321 win. Number 3, CB squared. Finish question.
21 win.
Time. Throw that out. Start back over. I said it wrong. When is the verse, but it's not the question. Okay? So we'll go back to 6 minutes. We'll get this eventually started.
Technical difficulties.
The screen's about that big, and all you see is a little blot of red. Okay, there we are. Ready? Okay, here we go. Time in. Question going to 1 4 quote 3. CB squared. Finish question, please.
Or quote, that you may have certainty concerning the things you have been taught.
20 points. Question according to 539, number 1. CB squared. Finish question, please.
539. I know enough to drinking old wine desires new, for he says the old is good.
20 points. Question according to 432, what? Number 2. CB squared. Finish question, please.
Please teaching. I'm astonished. What possess authority is word?
20 points. Question according to 638, what? Number 4. CB squared. Finish question, please.
Given. What we given to you, the measure Christ down to you, running all over the
5 points. 2. Question according to 1828, number 3. CB squared. Finish question, please.
1828. Peter, what Peter said, see, we left our host felt like you.
It's a who said. Okay, good try. Question according to 1115, what did number 5, CB squared. Finish question, please.
11:15 what? 11:15. What's in the city cast of demons? We have the prince of demons.
Yes, 20 points.
Bonus.
Question according to 735, number 4, CB squared. Finish question, please.
wisdom. Was just from those children wisdom?
Yes, 20 points. Question according to 250, what did number 3, conflagration, figure out?
250. What did they not understand the saying that he spoke to them? What did they did not understand the saying that he spoke to them? What did they not understand?
Yes, 20 points. Question according to 97, why number 2, CB squared. Finish question, please.
Why he was perhaps because it was said by some that John had been raised from the dead.
20 points. Question according to 2250, number 1, CB squared. Finish question, please.
50. My hands. It's your hour in the darkness. When you did not lay hands on me, when I...
It's a different question.
Good try.
Question according to 1233, to whom number 3, conflagration, figures. Finish question, please.
1233. To whom shall your possessions say give to thee? To whom shall your possessions?
Yes, 20 points. Time.
5 seconds, coaches. Coaches, that's time.
Okay, here we go. Everybody down. There we go. I mean, question going to 838. What did number 3, CB squared? Finish question, please.
38. What the man for whom the demons had gone begged that he might be with him. The man for whom the demons had gone begged that he might be with him, but Jesus had.
Yeah, 20 points. Question code 2411. What's number 5? Complication. Finish this question, please.
What seemed an idle tale these words?
Yes, 20 points. Question code 1319. Number 5. CB squared. Finish question, please.
19. Quote, he said the for what is the kingdom of God like into what second?
Is quote. It is like a grain of mustard seed.
Okay. Third team error.
Timing question code 191 quote 2 squared.
19. He entered Jericho was passing through.
20 points. Question code 215 of what? Number 1, CB squared. Finish question, please.
What someone speaking of the temple.
20 points. Question code 1034 pouring. Number 1, CB squared. Finish question, please.
Pouring on what he went to him about him pouring on oil and why.
Yes, 20 points. Question code 2315. Number 5, conflagration. Finish question, please.
15. What has that been done by him? Nothing to do with death.
It's a different question.
Can I sub, please?
You sure may.
Lois.
The student connection?
Yeah, yes, please. Lois and seat 5 for Carly. And then I'll take coach's timeout first.
Okay. Coach's timeout for resistance.
Five seconds, coaches.
Can I ask time, please?
Coaches, that's time.
50 seconds. There's 50 seconds left in the quiz. And for coaches, just a reminder, when you want to make a substitution, just say your team name first.
Okay.
That way it's easier for the scorekeeper to find them. All right. Everybody ready? 50 seconds. Timing question code to 1251. Number 3, conflagration. Finish question, please.
51. What do I tell you now? When the division. Do you think that I've come to cast fire in the earth? Can I tell you the brand fish?
Different verse. Yep. Okay.
Try.
Yep.
Correct answer for. She's at the start of the she's still listening first. Her initial question, what do I tell you? And then she answered everything else. And that was before she said what was out of the verse.
Okay.
I believe I've heard the whole question.
Okay.
Or,
We'll go back and give her 20 points then.
Good job.
Again, speak up, please. And don't answer questions here. Okay. We joked about this earlier that I was going to come in with my hat and my glasses and my COVID mask, and I was going to ask and give you references. Don't do that for me, please. Okay. Try. Here we go. Timing question according to 6-3. What did number 4, CB squared, finish question, please? Yes, 20 points. Question going to 1828. Number 2, CB squared. Finish question, please.
See what? We left our homes and followed you.
Yes, 20 points. 3-5.
That's half.
That's half. All right. Scores, please.
With 0 clues answering correctly, 0 team errors, and 0 points waiting to score in the next half. Resistance. With one team error, 2 quizzes answering correctly, and 80 points. Conflagration. With 3 team errors, 5 quizzes answering correctly, 280 points. CB squared. Yeah, the very first that she said when she stood up was last second. Thank you. From what I can hear. There you go. What you could hear.
I did not have. I guess I had the prior device set up with the phone for this.
Oh.
Is that something that I can do? Like once we
Try it.
have it?
BRA sound check. See what happens.
You said it's what?
BRA.
Yeah. And that's all it is?
Yep.
Yeah. And then once I enter that code, it just
Yeah.
that's all. Okay.
You're keeping track for half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 seconds left, coaches.
It had to be written right. I knew it had to be written right on it.
That's time.
Okay, we're back. I'm gonna start saying pond. All right, I know who it is. All right, any subs for resistance? How about for conflagration?
We are going to bring Harold into C1 and Jaden into C2.
As coach, would you like to sit up front, in front row?
That's okay because I want to look at my score.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Right. Because we would make room there. And how about for CB squared? Okay. Every down, 1 and 2, 1 and 2's 2. There we are. Lights are all off.
Bless you.
Time and question according to 152, number 3. Conflagration, finish question, please.
Um, has he brought down?
Sorry, it's a quote.
That's Charlie.
5. Question according to 2234, who? Number 1. CB squared, finish question, please. 20 whites. 3. Question according to 20, verse 41, what? Number 5. Conflagration, finish question, please.
41. What he said, how can we say that Christ is David's son?
Yes, 20 points.
Great job, Peter.
Question according to 1024, number 1. CB squared, finish question, please.
1024. For I tell you that many prophets and kings desired to see what you see and did not see it, and to hear what you hear and did not hear it.
20 points.
Timeout. Close out.
Yeah, and your sub is?
Simon will be coming in for 1 and Emmy and 3 is Micah.
Let's go, Simon.
Thank you.
All righty, everybody down. 1, 5. Time and question according to 1523, number 2. CB squared, finish question, please.
Bring my fat cat.
20 points.
Good job.
Timeout. Close out.
Go, Phil.
That's 2.
Ready. Time and question according to 17.5 in number 4. CB squared, finish question, please.
Increase 1 on 5.
20 points. 1, 5, 1. Question according to 440. What did number 3 squared? Finish question, please.
40. What he laid his hands on every one of them and healed them.
Yes, 20 points. Question according to 927. Who? Number 5. CB squared. Finish question, please.
27. So verse standing here now till they see the current gap. But here there's some standing here now.
Yes, 20 points. Question going to 1628, number 4, CB squared. Finish question, please. It's a different question. Question going to 1938, number 5, CB squared. Finish question, please.
38. And what the king comes, the name of the Lord.
20 points. Question going to 527, number 2, CB squared. Finish question, please. It's a quote. Question going to 242, number 1, CB squared. Finish question, please.
242. According to what and when is current? And when they, according to what did they go? Brought him up according to custom? According to
Brought is not in the verse. It's according to what did they go up?
16 minutes. Substitution configuration.
Yes.
I'd like to put Sophie into seat 4.
Can I please have the time remaining?
216.
Oh, wow. All righty. Here we go. Timing and question going to 819. Who? Number 3. CB squared. Finish question, please.
19 who? Who came to him, his mother and his brothers?
Yes, 20 points. 3. Question going to 159. Number 1. CB squared. Finish question, please.
159. 159. Eighth day. Whom did they come to circumcise the child?
It's a Y. Not to what? Okay. Question going time. Here we go. Time in. Question going to 2419. Number 1. CB squared. Finish question, please.
2419. What things? Concerning Jesus of Nazareth. What did they say to him concerning Jesus of Nazareth, the man who was a prophet, mighty?
Time. Just ran out of time.
Timeout, that is unfortunately an error out.
Second half, coaches timeout configuration.
Okay.
How much time is it?
115.
Good thing about that. Yeah.
5 seconds, coaches.
Fingers crossed.
Coaches, that's time.
It's good for them paying attention.
Yeah. Finally.
Hey, it's not entirely fair.
All right, here we go. Everybody down? 4, 5, and 3. 5, 3. Time in. Question going to 712. What was number 3? CB squared. Finish question, please.
712. What was a man who had died being carried out?
It's a different question. 4. Question going to 1125 in number 3. CB squared. Finish question, please.
1125 in what he finds how swept and put in order.
Yes, 20 points.
Timeout, close out. I do need a new team captain.
Yes, ma'am.
48 seconds.
All right, here we go. 3. Time in. Question going to 36. Who shall number 5? CB squared. Finish question, please.
All who shall see the salvation of God. All who
Yes, 20 points.
One more.
Question going to 1726. Number 4. CB squared. Finish question, please. Sorry, it's a quote. Question going to 1327. Number 5, CB squared. Finish question, please.
1327. 1327. What do you say? Did not really come from the part maybe we're just legal.
20 points.
Time out. Quiz out. And then do we need a new team?
Okay, and time left. 3.6. Here we go. Time in question code 2228. Number 5. Conflagration. Finish question, please. Time. Points. And that is the end of the quiz.
All right, in third place, waiting to score the next quiz, Resistance. In second place, with 2 team errors, 2 quizzes answered incorrectly, 120 points, Conflagration. And in first place, with 10 team errors, 5 quizzes answered incorrectly, 400 points, CB squared. Coaches, please sign off on scores before leaving. I'd rather not have to hunt you down. And you are Conflagration?
Can I ask a question?
You guys need to sign off.
Hey, are you or what are you? And it's those who have stayed with me in my trip. And you just did it form just right. That like I know the answer was with my trials. It's like, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Rock.
You're welcome.
Fantastic, thank you. Fully armed.
Yeah, fully armed. I mean, they're not like the Black Knight in Monty Python.
We'll find you over George. Have a good one, Andy. Thank you too. Good luck. Thanks. Hey, that was a good first quiz. Yeah, what? We have Vagabond in the middle.
The Vagabonds.
Vagabond.
Ah.
Not Vagabond, just Vagabond.
It's just one person on that team.
There's just one Vagabond on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Our job is to try and figure out which one. And then that BC.
But did you have that code for this next one?
I don't get it until I start it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that CB squared. We had a quiz in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
That was Dead BC, CB squared, and I can't remember what the third team was right now.
Was it this past regionals or was it
No,
wild?
quite a few years ago.
Okay.
But we had Dead BC CB squared and square root or something. It was a good,
Oh my goodness.
it was like, come on, people.
How many people?
So I started calling them squared. They called them dead, and I forget what the other one was. It was just we just changed the names. Conflagration. Why would you name a team like that to come to nationals?
Right.
Call your name Red or Spot or this one, like fully armed. No, I'm not saying fully armed. What do you want to be known as? Full or armed?
Conflagration Scott. Uncontrolled burn. Why would you name yourself after that? They name themselves after a wildfire.
Wonder what the other teams from Family Life are.
Fully armed is Family Life.
Because I know the couple of years they came was all cheeses. They were Gouda and Munster, and they were all cheese names.
Interesting.
Do you feel like most ministries have a consistent? They always have the same team names for every single one of
Some
their
teams
teams?
are that pretty close. Minnesota has a few of them.
Minnesota has a couple that
They don't
stay the
change.
same.
They've
our
retired a couple of those names.
Yep, two of them got
Unashamed
retired.
and
Unashamed and Sundown got
Sundown got
retired.
retired. St. Louis used to be By Faith, and Siege and Astonished was the lowest team.
Yeah.
Well, they retired By Faith and Siege. So now they're just Astonished.
CB Squared Warriors.
CB Squared and was the top team from Iowa, and then it's been various names. A couple years ago at Nationals, they some reason they decided to go to Ambition, which is a team name from years ago. Warriors from NCO is their top team. It doesn't change the name. Midland has Messengers, and there was some kind of thing. It's just kind of you get on that team and you know you're the top team.
Yeah.
Log
sir.
Log C Ribbon and all that.
Yeah.
No way.
You like that, did you? Fully armed on the left. Say what? It was given to me by a quizzer.
We are on the left, so I have Drake in seat 1. He's the captain. Megan in seat. I will not be loud. Megan in seat 4. Kirsten seat 3.
Look, I can't go to that.
Charlie in seat 2, I think.
I think we actually
You gotta change the seat.
I don't care.
there's a schedule in our
I'd rather get started because somewhere along the line you're going to run into overtime.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, this quickly, guys. Yeah, so the thing is there. Like, because of that.
9:15.
Well, then, so we started
Just a few minutes earlier, like 9:05 was
As long as people control.
when I started doing the stuff. So
Like I just chose the.
tomorrow was 9:15.
I realized that we started early when we're getting finished with our practice job and I hear somebody else over here doing team cheers.
Yep.
Well, I made a mistake.
I worry about it. Are they going to fire me?
That's a good mistake. They can fire me.
So the thing is,
Especially this year. It's like 20 odd activities.
Which is good.
It is good.
That's a bad problem to have.
It's a good problem to have.
I hope we have that problem next year.
It's a good problem that we have too.
Because I'll be the one.
Because you'll be the one.
I'll be the one lining everything up.
So you guys got it next year?
Mm-hmm. Sporalville.
Ooh.
I should.
That was a nice.
It was.
I mean, he didn't do it too bad, but he didn't be good. Like,
So
I would have got.
Remember from Coralville? Where's your about 20 or 30 that's doing volleyball?
This is the site I set up.
The ball went wild and bounced down that pond they got off the backside. Without thinking, I just went in after it.
No alligators.
I know. Are you kidding me? Not full books.
Oh goodness. That's my room key lady.
I think they want to apply the bathroom. Since we have to.
You said we're on the left and I'm seeing one. Yeah. So, guys, just
Look at it this way. If we're a couple minutes late, they can't start the quiz without us.
So just remember that, right? Right. So my whole ice cream school.
I would think at least other teams.
So then I just actually
Sure, technical difficulties are apparent.
Extra pad on for him. I say that's the one there.
Look at this cute hat
It's for the Kentucky Derby.
that Mayo gave to him. Pretty sure Mayo did.
Oh, I saw Merritt wearing it earlier. That's why I thought that was her. Oh, Merritt? Well, last night I saw him wearing it.
Oh, Mayo. Mayo.
Maya.
Mayo.
Maya.
It's Mayo.
I can't.
Mayo.
It's Maya?
What is it?
Like, who the heck is
Mayo? It has to be because she said her mom, she was interpreting to someone else saying that her mom calls her sister's name. She was saying, she calls me Mayo more than she does me or Mayo. And this is just funny because I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, what? I think it was really funny because she was joking about how she gave this to him. She said, we had to recover from her last quiz again. Which is hilarious. Like, we can got 250 well, one was 50/50, one was 1 and 3. The single, so just.
What is it with everyone doing the huge V? It's like total ribbon wannabe.
It's funny because it's like that read it to me that he's the knockoff version.
They're ribbon.
Who? Driven? Driven is about the first river. Be good. Yeah. They're like a batch.
It's like the knockoff version.
And you should see their shirts. They have it in yellow and they have the it's just like a little cartoon lofty and the rest is just
Encourage you guys. First get to the keep our eyes fixed on the Lord. When you're sitting in your seats, just pray. Lord, help me do my eyes. Keep your eyes fixed. You and this Mr. Sits down, getting the information you need to also discuss. Sometimes we get the pictures and get them. Or we don't time it. All this is still basically now. Well, I guess we didn't need to do it. Wow.
Do what?
But you guys will be
Talk to him. Well, the God, well, I should get back before Roger starts without me.
Let's just keep our eyes open.
I don't want to have one team speak each other. You're supposed to do Drake and Johnny. Okay.
But I do want
I would guess.
Should we keep our eyes on the board?
Fully armed. Do you have Drake in chair one?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Try to be a little bit more loud. Not quite so much like a doctor.
Good job. Thank you.
I usually get good comments, but I was in a hurry this
You know,
time.
there's a problem. It gets sloppier as the faster it goes. I print everything like that with, and I'm all in capsules.
I'm like, it's clear. They
I'm not
usually-
even trying.
I print, it's all capital letters, you know, so I do all these estimates for people, and they're like,
Paris.
it's not a computer paper. No, it's as legible as a computer is.
But guys, let's just right. It's often that if you
I have to wear my hair.
hit
I don't so many occasions on it.
is we put it on the fly. We'll point to the cuisine of excellence.
Who's your captain? Who's your captain?
I try to break it up. See one. So far we just kind of go.
Yeah, that was my only guess.
Those are few.
Here's your man.
Hey.
Just not
Drink.
Previous
That was almost as bad as. Hey, George.
I'm not doing
I will pet him and stroke his fur. And I will call him George.
I know what that's from, but I can't remember. I know that, but I can't remember what it's from. What's that from?
It's the Abominable Snowman on Bugs Bunny. It's the big dog, actually. It's the same voice as the Abominable Snowman, but it's the big dog on them. Bugs Bunny. It doesn't Daffy Duck.
Quick.
And stroke his fur. And I will call him George.
I'm a sports man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just understand.
Sounds like a political.
Let's not start that way.
But remember, GTE is the same. No, Charlie, you're not here. So it's really regular.
It's not funny you start talking.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm trying to get you.
Yeah. Parents were denying him. So you got the same beliefs as your great grandparents.
Yes.
Then your party is good. Parties are completely flawed.
So why not put that yards?
It's like a lion.
Okay, thank you.
He doesn't believe me.
want to get
Thank you.
But he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm in that game.
The first couple of them. It was like the last one's like, I know she said it's the answers in my trials. It's like, you said that at the end. It's like, I think.
And for the question, there's so much you quoted wrong question.
Well, it was. She had the ending of the answer,
You texting back. You want to?
but and I'm assuming, and I know, I'll get in trouble for doing that, but then she came up and asked me afterwards. What was the question? Don't you just know? That's what it's called. Because her question really wasn't in that form.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. We have two different LERs and two different families. So we differentiate them, right? Go, we're not in. No. 16. One G. Yeah. It is rather.
We got a few minutes early start.
I know. We just went right in and got going.
Oh, we did too.
We started early because I thought we were going to start at 9:15.
I've been at this a long time, and we start early.
Right.
Some people time. And there's something difference between upper building and lower building. And they were in 14-1. It's a long trek.
Especially in certain places.
You have potty rooms, and you have drinks, and you have brand new quizzers, and you have talking quizzing. Yeah, this.
Well, that doesn't show up until the last
Or a lost timekeeper.
lost table of efficiency.
I sorry, I didn't know 9 o'clock was the start. I was operating on 9:15.
At 9:15 was the start to this.
Yeah, I get in. I look in there. I'm like, oh, it looks like they're 45 questions in.
Roger didn't decide to look at the packet beforehand, and he made the mistake of trusting me.
And not knowing the schedule myself.
I apologize.
No, don't.
No, you're fine.
I didn't know something happened. Just had to get a hold of me or whatever. It's like stuff like that happened. All of a sudden you got sick.
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom, called and said,
Yeah.
Until 2 minutes before the quiz.
That's good. I understand. That's when I got it. Line up cards.
St. Louis, 2001. Talking about getting started early.
Right.
My first national. We're in the Adams Mark Hotel. We're on, I don't know, 15 floors or where that crazy thing is done.
And I was like, oh.
I'm a first-time quiz national.
Couple of these are.
I'm in the lowest site possible.
Yeah.
I go to that site,
Well, I appreciate.
and I can't get through. The door's locked. There's only one site on that floor.
Very
Yeah.
difficult.
I get up there, I can't get through. My key doesn't.
Okay.
Now what do I do? So I send my son was the runner that year. He happened to be with me that morning. I kicked him out of there. I says, go find, I don't know who it was. I said, go find somebody from maintenance to get me in this room. Well, then they got to come up. They got to make sure I'm allowed to be in that room. I got 3 teams of kids standing here waiting to get in. Well, who are you? I'm the guy who's supposed to run his quiz. Well, can you verify that? And I look around. It's like, I got 3 teams here waiting to go. What's in the room?
I got 30 people here who will verify that.
And they're like, well, we'll have to go get a key. So I go get a key. We finally got one, but the second group of kids was walking up to the site
Before you even started.
before I even started person, and I said, get in here. It's the second quiz. I said, get in here, sit down, shut up, lineups, no questions. We went to checks. I did one quick practice jump for prayer, and I said, go. They said, it's Lois. Not something. I said, can I say this and be reasonable? I said, no challenges to me. They're like, okay. The coach was like, I said, I understand you need so once in a while. I said, I screwed up, my fault. I'm trying to. We went through the thing. We did 16 minutes the first quiz. That was for the
Pretty good, yeah.
second group was ready to walk in the door. They get out, second quiz walked in, and I said, okay, guys, here's the deal. They're going to be out here in 15 minutes. 14 minutes and some odd seconds, we were out of the second quiz. By the time the break came, I was back on schedule. It's like, guys, sit down, shut up. No questions. No talking. Let's go.
Number 13 coming
All right, good to have a seat, guys. Findeth your seats. And then sitteth on your derrieres. Well, we have Mr. B. Well, I believe that. And you're probably in quiz site 14. 13. I just missed it by 5. See? And we said 13. 13-1. We were just talking about how long it takes people to get around here. So, wait to. Okay. Saturday won't be small. Well, it's Saturday won't be too. Unless you happen to be in that.
Unless you have the difference between
6, 7. Yeah. Power. All right, Dead BC, have a seat. Vagabond, he's still finishing line in there, so
Yeah,
we're still verified.
BQF.
Just put somebody in the seat for now, we'll check it.
Thank you.
You sitting on this side or that side?
Let's go with you.
Okay.
Huh.
Let's go.
Don't
like.
All right.
Yeah, we're okay. Oh, we are.
All right, here we go. We're going to get this started. Movable wall. So when your cheers, okay.
Temporary 5.
Okay. So, fully armed, do you have any foot or finger jumpers?
No.
How about in vagabond?
They're fully armed.
And we know 4, 5. Okay, 5 for dead BC is a foot jumper. All right. We're going to check these out. Everybody down? Get down. What name do you prefer to be called? Armed. Thank you.
And we'd like to call dead, if possible. Dead. Dead. Well,
I think-
because there's CB, so
That's.
We had that conversation earlier.
We just said that earlier. Why you? Yep. We had conflagration. It's like cons. Okay, so we have armed, vagabond, and dead. Okay, everybody sit down. We're going to check these lights real quick.
What do you have so we go by?
Everybody down. Everybody down. Armed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vagabond 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. Time in question according to. Oh, I didn't even get anybody. All right. Okay, one quick practice jump for prayer. Jump on the word toast. 10. Toad. Total. Tornado. Frog. Banana. Toast. 4. Vagabond. Pray for us.
Dear God, thank you for this day. I thank you that we could all be here to quiz and help us to be a good quiz and help us to not get stupid errors.
Amen. All right, here we go. Questions no longer hidden. We'll move on to the next one. Here we go. Everybody down? All right. Remember, there's a wall next door, so everything else. Here we go. But if you got a soft voice, please come right up here if you have to. We have to be able to hear you. Time in question 19.9 of number 2. Armed. Finish question, please.
19.9. What are these things?
Different question? Question code 21.26. 2. Vagabond. Finish question, please.
2126. 2126. Let whom become a sea, and let the greatest of me become a sea. Innocent, I believe there is one who serves. Let whom become the
It's a different question.
Wrong verse.
Coach, time out.
Time.
So far, everyone.
Yeah, I was. It's like, and then he went back and found this. He knew. Okay. 2 seconds, coaches. Here we go. We're down. Coaches, that's time. All right, here we go. Time in question to 147. Number 2. Armed. Finish question, please.
27. In whom is spirit rejoicing, O my Savior? In whom is spirit rejoicing, O my Savior? In whom is spirit rejoicing, O my Savior?
Yes, 20 points. Slow down just a little bit, please. Here we go. Question going to 841. Quote 1. Armed.
841. Quote. 841. Quote. Now when Jesus returned.
And there came.
Oh,
There you go. Question going to 1154. Number 2. Dead. Finish question, please.
Want to say something?
Yes, 20 points. Question code 1820, number 4, arm. Finish question, please.
1825. 1825. Um. 1825. Through what is it easier for a camel to go through? The eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God? Pretty easier. Both camels.
Time. I'll give it to you. Here we go. I mean, question 2440, number 4, dead. Finish question, please.
2447. 2447.
So that's a different reference. So put just a little bit of time back on. Whatever the time of the question was. Ready? Time and question code 1236. What? Number 4. Dead. Finish question, please.
1236. 1236. Why men are waiting for their master to come home from the wedding
It's a
feast?
different question. So what may they open? Yes, ma'am.
Felt like that was kind of a long pause. It threw me off with it, so I wonder if she maybe missed the or forgot the what.
Long pause at where?
For dead beast.
Yeah, it was a long.
I had a couple of 4s, and I wanted to make sure I had the right.
Sure.
I understand, but that's not her bad.
Okay, we'll throw it out. There you go. Time and question code 2315, number 2, vagabond. Finish question, please.
23. Who's in the actress? Hair's in the actress.
It's a different question.
Substitution.
Time.
We'll take Nico out of 2 and bring in Caitlin.
And I do need a new team captain, please, for Vagabond.
Coset. 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Back time.
319.
All right, here we go. Way down. Way down. Time and question code 1030. Who? Number 2, arm. Finish question, please.
Who? Who budgies?
Yes, no points. Question according to 649, number 1, dead. Finish question, please.
649 with 649 with 49. 649. 49. Oh. Without what man built a house on the ground without a foundation.
20 points. Time.
Yes, I'm gonna put LFC 5.
One more time.
Who you got for there?
Ella coming into seat 5 Robin.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I get a time check?
232.
Okay, thank you.
All righty, here we go. Right down. Time and question according to 1530, number 1, arm. Finish question, please.
Team. What he told him this.
Sorry, it's a different question.
Team error.
Time.
Yes, I'm gonna put Dawson in seat 1.
And I do need a new team captain, please.
Yes, Harrison seat group is captain.
Okay, everybody ready? Here we go. Time and question according to 731, dead.
7-3 court. When the centurion heard about Jesus, he sent to him elders of the Jews, asking him to come and heal the servant.
20 points. Question according to 520, what did number 1, arm. Finish question, please.
520. What when you saw the faith, what he said, sins are forgiven you. What he said, man, sins are forgiven you.
There you go, 20 points. Question according to 938, number 2, vagabond. Finish question, please.
Take what? Nothing for your journey?
20 points.
Yep. Good job.
Question according to 22.7, number 2 vagabond would be an error.
Could I say that
Third
she's
team error.
trying to get her seat back?
All the lights were off.
Well, still, she was trying to get her seat adjusted because she had just sat down. She was trying to adjust, and the light can come on and off while they're adjusting.
I'll let this one go. We'll take that error away. But if lights are all off and I don't start until the lights are all off. Did anything flash or warning anything? So remember that. Okay, here we go.
Substitute arm.
Yep.
Yes, I'm gonna put Drake at C4 and he will be the captain. Yeah, that's true.
All right, here we go. Timing question going to 20 verse 30. Number 4, dead. Finish question, please.
20 verse 30. 20 verse 30.
Sorry, it's a different reference.
Sorry,
So time goes back on. Okay.
So, Kelly Jim is coming in. Okay, that's not kind of fun.
126.
Shame on you. It's a long story. We'll talk about it. 2 and 3.
Well done, sir.
All right, here we go. Timing question going to 242. Number 2, arm. Finish question, please.
How they went up custom? I'm not sure they went up custom. How they went up custom?
Yes, 20 points. Question going to 3-2. What game? Number 2, dead. Finish question, please.
The word of God. God to John.
Yes, 20 points.
Substitution
Time.
arm. Yes, I'm gonna put Drake in seat 1, Dawson in seat 5, and Charlie into seat 2. Sorry.
Okay, James in 4 and
Charlie, you're. You said 4. I said 2. My bad. 4. Charlie in seat 4. Oh.
Okay, so
okay. So here we go.
okay, so go through your lineup again, because right now I have Drake in 1 as captain.
Drake in 1 is captain. Megan in seat 2. Karis in seat 3. Charlie in seat
Hey,
4.
slow. He's got to be able to get these.
Well, those were the same.
No, because you said Charlie in 2, and then he didn't go in 2, but I had already put Charlie in 2.
Megan in 2.
Okay.
Karis in 3.
Yes.
Charlie in 4.
Yes.
And Dawson in 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Thank you.
That's why quizzers don't make good coaches. I mean.
Like,
No, I said that. This was the group to say it to. All right, here we go.
oh,
Here we go. Never was. 3 and 2. Yes, you're blinking. Here we go. Timing question 916, number 4, arm. Finish question, please.
916. 916. Taking what?
It's a different question. 2. Question going to 125, number 2, arm. Finish question, please.
Who has done for me? That's the Lord has done for me.
Yes, wait.
Good job, Megan. Great job.
2, 3, 4, 4, 3. Question going to 1113 to number 2, dead. Finish question, please.
Children. Heavenly Father, to whom the Heavenly Father, the Holy Spirit, to those who ask him.
Yes, 20 points.
That's half.
Halftime. Scores, please.
All right, with 4 teamers, 3 quizzes answering correctly, 110 points, fully armed. 2 teamers, 1 quizzer answering correctly, 20 points, vagabond. 2 teamers, 2 quizzes answering correctly, 100 points, dead VC.
Coaches, 1 minute.
So we're showing up. Did you give him a code?
Yeah.
It's not.
BTS.
Yeah, and I thought it would work.
No. Go to all this.
We should.
Yeah, if it's Revelation, that's it. With when I entered it initially, it went straight to the back to the number or the like the clock.
Yeah, so it should be great.
Okay.
I lost it. Substitution. Okay.
10 seconds, coaches.
Or until the Quizmaster is back.
That's time.
All right, here we go. Right down. Okay. All right. Do we have any substitutions for armed?
Not this time.
How about for vagabond?
Yeah, let's bring Christopher into seat 4 for Caleb.
One more time, quizzers, we're talking an extra here.
Christopher in 4.
You know that.
Okay, none for that. All right. Here we go. Right down. Two, three. Here we go. Timing question code 2219, number 4. Dead. Finish question, please. Different question. Time. Speak up, please, or come right here, please. Okay. I just got to be able to hear you, sweetheart. Okay, here we go. 3, 4. Here we go. Timing question code 242 from number 5. Vagabond. Finish question, please.
24-2 from 24-2. 4-2. From where they found the shot, rolled away from the dome.
20 points.
Way to get there.
2. Question according to 437. Number 3. Dead. Finish question, please.
Number 3 said, into every place in this room.
Sorry, it was a quote.
Substitute
Time.
for
Armed.
I'm going to put Ella into C5.
Okay. Anybody else? Here we go. Armed 2, 3. 2, 3. Vagabond 2, 5. 3. Timing question code 735. Number 1. Dead. Finish question, please.
7:35. 7:35. 7:35. Wisdom is justified by all our children. Wisdom. What is justified by all our children? Wisdom.
There you go. 2 points. Question code 2340. Number 5. Vagabond. Finish question, please.
23, 40, 23, 40, 1.
It's a different reference.
13 error.
Timing question code put 1622. Number 1. Armed. Finish question, please.
16:22. It's like
That's a question.
Timeout. That is unfortunately an error, and I do need a new team captain, please.
Yes, I'm gonna make Eric in C3 the captain. I'm gonna put Dawson in C1.
May I have the time remain, please?
4 minutes, 19 seconds.
All right, here we go. Everybody down. Timing question 14-9, number 1, arm. Finish question, please.
14-9. He come see you. He invited you. What? He invited you both to come see you.
Different question.
16er.
Question code 17-7, number 1, dead. Finish question, please.
17-7. 17-7. Um, 17-7. Come.
Sorry, it's a quote. Question code 636, how? Number 4, arm. Finish question, please.
636 how? 636 how? How be merciful even as your father's merciful.
20 points.
Good job, Charlie.
Question time. Timing question code 114. What? Number 4, armed would be an error. Question order 827. When? Number 4, armed. Finish question, please.
27 what? When the man from the city got demons, when Jesus stepped on land.
20 points.
Good job, Charlie.
Question code 316. Who? Number 2, armed. Finish question, please.
16 who? Trying to the most thing. Who is the most thing, John?
It's a different question.
95 is 50.
Everybody down. Everybody down. Question code. Come on, guys. Time. The longer it takes you guys to get your lights off, the more time you lose the quiz. Okay? So get the lights off. 3 and 3. Here we go. Timing question code 836. Number 1, arm. Finish question, please.
8:36. Who told him how the demons estimated had been healed? Those who had seen it.
Different question.
Sure.
Question code 955. Number 5, arm would be an error. Time. You dead?
Ellie swap. Put it in strength.
Can I get a time check?
212.
Sorry.
All right, 212. Here we go. 5. Timing question code 1618. Number 1, dead. Finish question, please.
16-18. Everyone who divorces his wife marries another commits adultery. And he who marries a woman who divorces her husband commits adultery. Who commits adultery? Everyone who divorces his wife and marries another.
Yes, 20 points. Okay, time. As you can tell, it's getting louder over there. So more so on your part, you need to let me hear it, okay? There's a lot of the distraction. Okay, here we go. 2, 5. Timing question code 247. Number 4, vagabond. Finish question, please.
247. 247. Who remains as understanding as answers all heard him?
Yes, 20 points.
Hey, good job.
Question code 1825. Number 4, arm. Finish question, please.
1825. What is it easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person like God?
It's a different question.
Timeout. That is unfortunately an error.
Yes, ma'am.
Next time.
1 minute, 16 seconds.
Okay. You have a sub for that?
Can I just, coach's challenge and clarify that that you do not have the what is it question?
I do not have the what is it.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm going to put Rand to C4.
We'll do a substitution as well. Right,
Sure.
I'd like to bring Nico into seat 4 for Christopher. Dominoes.
And there's 116.
All right.
Alrighty. Are we ready?
Right there, guys. Second place. Keep it up.
Are we down?
Keep getting
3-4. 3-4. Here we go. Time in question quarter 13, number 3. Vagabond. Finish question, please.
Okay. 39. Um, 59. If what you can put it down.
Sorry, it's a different reference, so put the time back on, back to the
19.
Yep. 119.
It's okay. Good jump, though.
Coach timeout armed.
Armed. Coach's timeout. Second half.
10 remaining.
113.
Mm-hmm. 5 seconds, coaches. Coaches, that's time.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. You're all done with the quiz. Make sure you go out the door and do your next quiz because the group's not ready here. Time in question code 1038 on number 5. Vagabond, finish question, please.
10:38 on to where they went on to another village and
It's a different question. Time. So, I took a little time to put 4 or 5 seconds back on because I did take some time to make the decision. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Time in question code 111, quote, 4, armed. Finish.
quote. Quote. And there appeared to him an angel of the Lord standing on the right side of the altar of incense.
20 points.
Good job, Brown.
Question according to 1135, number 5, armed. Finish question, please.
11:35. 35. Therefore be careful lest I do be darkness. Careful. Why be careful lest lightning be darkness?
20 points.
Good job.
Bonus.
Time. We'll get the word out. So, I don't know how much I stumbled there. I could get nothing out. Sorry about that, guys. Okay.
Time.
16
seconds.
2, 3. 3. Here we go. Time in question code 2250, number 4. Vagabond, finish question, please.
How he went out to me literally. He went on one.
Time. There's a different reference.
Timeout, that is an error, 16 error.
Yeah.
So time goes back to.
So we have 16 seconds on the clock?
Yes.
Great, thank you.
All right, we're in Caleb in 4.
Ready? 3, 3, 4. 3. Time in question code 20 verse 11, number 4. Dead. Finish question, please.
20 verse 11. 20 verse 11.
Time. Okay.
That is an,
That's-
And that is the
an
time.
error, 16 error.
And that is the end of the quiz.
Oh. Well, never mind then. In third place with 16 errors, 3 answering correctly, 30 points, Vagabond. In second place with 11 team errors, 5 answering correctly, 90 points, Fully Yard. And in first place with 6 team errors, 2 quizzes answering correctly, 110 points, Dead VC.
Okay, go immediately out to your next quiz.
Hey, coaches, please sign off on scoring before you leave.
Remind you to use the room code for the time.
I did.
We did.
It's not on there.
It's been. We watch him punch it in and it goes. But
All right.
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't on mine. Like,
it must be the computers.
Yeah, I gave him the code.
sorry.
He put it in.
Yeah, no, it's like,
Yeah.
Which is, I will take you.
Thanks for relaying the message.
know that.
Vagabonded arm, please set off on scores. Hurry up. Here,
Get 12.
Yeah.
See, I answered some.
How do you handle the? Well, she had to see light adjusted her.
I thought she was down. I probably could have called her on the question she got from before though. I don't want her, but she'll just have to be down.
Yeah.
So the continuous jumping.
One in the first place, one of CB square rooms. He called on her and it looked like then she set up a different.
Thank you, Roger. Thank you.
It didn't even look like she could jump before you called on her.
Yeah, I don't know. I know she's got all the material, so I mean that wasn't a case that wasn't her material. But yeah. I mean, this one here, she
doesn't say you're supposed to come to a full standing in one complete motion. I feel like a lot of people completely ignore that. So we've got Supernova on the left.
Supernova?
The left hand side has more room.
And then we've got Astonished in the middle. Do you want to try that again?
It'll show up. It will. Trust me.
My seat two is a thumb jumper.
So what am I supposed to do about it?
But
Just letting you know.
didn't go. I gave him the code.
No technical fouls.
After you put some people in the.
Yes. I don't start it until I have everybody in that system. And then you have driven on the
Because we're in. Go to the bathroom.
No, we didn't start it. Meeting started. We had an overtime before that. That team was coming in from an overtime, and they were starting the points. Coming here after an overtime. Like that, it took long.
turn their lights off. It seemed like every.
Do you want a chicken nugget?
I don't know if I trust that.
Are those the caramel?
Not caramel. That's
I don't know if I trust that. How long have those been out of the fridge?
We're not actually big enough.
They're maples.
Yeah. Where we're from is basically a little mini Canada because they produce so much of it, right? So this weekend is Maple Festival and it's always on top of Nationals, so I never get to go.
Which lineup?
My daughter never got to go to prom because it was always the week of national. Well, she thought so. So her senior year had actually had moved 1 week.
Wait,
Got to go to prom her senior year. I said, what are we doing here? Who do you have on the team?
Driven.
Driven?
Driven.
Driven.
Storm. Can we go over my head?
Man of heaven. Oh, it's all right.
Okay. Shh. Come on in, have a seat. Come in, have a seat. Get out of your chairs quick. We need to get started. There's another quiz right next door. Get ready to start. So, noise down.
Number 3 Supernova is by half.
Okay. All right, everybody down. Here we go. On the left, we have Supernova. And number 4, 3, 2, 1. Which one is? One of them is a thumb jumper. Okay, that was number 3 for Supernova. So okay. Anybody from Astonished? Number 2 is a thumb jumper. Driven. Any of you want to be a thumb jumper or foot jumper?
Well, that's all about
So, quick funny story. Got to tell you this. In Haiti, when I went down there and had quizzing, had all the kids sitting on the pads, and all of a sudden they said, "She's cheating. She's cheating." And I said, "How is she cheating? She has no idea how to cheat in this thing." She figured out that thumb jumping was faster than butt jumping. This is an older lady. So, but yeah, she figured that out. All right, so we have supernova,
He lost it.
astonished, driven. Everybody down? Supernova, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Astonished, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And driven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There they all are. All right, one quick practice jump for prayer. We're not going to have any challenges of the quiz master or anything in here. This quiz, guaranteed, trust me.
It's 2 quizzes in a row already.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Jump on the word toast.
Not even a toaster. No, it's just a
I didn't say toast yet. 5, driven. Pray for us, please.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, and please help all of us to quiz to the best of our abilities, and for your glory and not our own, and please help us be young, people, difficulties, in your name, pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, here we go. Ready? We got scores there. We got 6 minutes. Use the code in.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
time. All right, here we go.
And he has Wi-Fi
And he has Wi-Fi.
off of my phone.
All right, here we go. Ready? I noticed mine didn't come in. Tell me a question code 851. Who? Number 3. Supernova. Finish question, please.
And who do you allow catcher with him? No one.
20 points. Question code 2318. Number 1. Supernova. Finish question, please.
2318. What they all cried out together. Oh, wait,
It's a different question.
Sorry.
Question code 1631. Number 2. Driven. Finish question, please.
What did he say? If they do not hear Moses in the promise, neither will they be convinced.
Time. It's reference of 1630. What? So you caught the 31. Okay. So let's put time back on, just to let you know where the confusion is. All right, you were probably in the right verse, just wrong verse. All right, here we go. Time in question code 1924. Number 3, Supernova. Finish question, please.
24. 12.
It is a question. One. Question code to 10-5. When? Number 2, Astonish. Finish question, please.
When say first?
Yes, 20 points. Question code to 330. Quote 2, Astonished.
Judas to Joseph, the son of Jonah, the son of Eliakim.
20 points. Question code to 2240. Number 1, Driven. Finish question, please.
2241. 2241. About what he was doing.
Sorry, it is a quote. Question code to 27. In what? Number 1, Driven. Finish question, please.
7 in what? In what? Into birth to her first son, and wrapped him in swaddling cloths, and laid him in in what she gave birth to her first son, and wrapped him in swaddling cloths. In what she wrapped him in swaddling cloths.
There you go. Question code to 1224. Who? Number 1, Driven. Finish question, please.
1224. 1224.
That's time.
Third team error.
There we go.
Substitution, please.
Time.
Have you have anything you want to see one?
And do you need a new team captain, please, then?
Nathaniel will be captain.
And coaches, just as a reminder, say your team name first.
And then just to clarify, that's Nathaniel is your captain?
That's right.
Thank you.
So Nathan, Mather, Samuel, Nathaniel, Justin. Got it. All right, here we go. Give me a question code 174, number 4, Supernova. Finish question, please.
What might be safe from it? That we might be safe from what might be that we know from the headers may say from that we know from the headers what might be saved from our enemies in the name of.
Different question.
Third team error.
Question going to 11-8. Why will number 1 Astonish? Finish question, please.
11-8. Why will why will he not get up and give him anything because he is his
It's a
friend?
different question. Question according to 111, standing number 4, driven. Finish question, please.
111. Standing where there appeared to him an angel of the Lord standing on the right side of the altar of incense.
20 points. Question according to 732, what did number 4, driven. Finish question, please.
732. Der, what did we sing under?
Yes, 20 points.
Substitution.
Time.
For driven, I'm going to have Willow go in seat 5.
Cool. Substitution for Supernova as well. I'm going to put Sam into seat 5 for Garrett.
Alrighty, here we go. 237. Timing question according to 1510, be number 1, driven. Finish question, please.
1510. Before whom is the joy before the angels of God? Over
Yes, 20 points. Question according to 913, quote 3, Supernova.
He said to them, "You give them something to eat." But they said, "We have no."
It's no but. Stay. Okay, good try. Question according to 637, number 5, Supernova. Finish the question, please.
What will you be judged? What will you be judged?
It's not judged. Okay, time? Yeah, it's the question is, what will you be not judged, not condemned, or forgiven? Okay, good try. Yes, you may.
Garrett back into seat 5, and I'm going to put Corey into seat 4, and Bradley in 1 as captain.
May I ask how much time there is?
132.
I'd like to take.
Sorry, I went to put Bradley and Corey into 3. That was why I was changing my captain.
One more time.
What's the lineup?
The lineup is Bradley in 1, captain. 2, Sophia. 3, Corey. 4, Zoe. 5, Garrett.
Corey Zoe.
Second quiz in a row where lineups got confused.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah. Well, could I take my first half coach's timeout first?
Sure, I'll let you do that.
This time. How'd you do it this time? Yes.
Because it was up then.
5 question, seconds.
We might get 5 questions.
What we got left for time?
132.
Coaches, that's time.
Okay, here we go. Coaches down, quizzers down. Here we go. All right, ready to go? Everybody down. Christmas tree off, please. Timing question according to 1319, number 2. Astonish. Finish question, please.
What main inspiration for the image?
It's a different question. Question according to 444, number 1. Driven. Finish question, please.
444. And he was preaching this is Dr. Judea.
20 points. Question according to 916, to whom did number 5, Driven? Finish question, please.
Community given support. Community given disciples.
20 points. There you go. Time. Timing question according to 20, verse 40. What number 3? Astonish. Finish question, please.
What? Dare to ask many questions.
20 points. Question according to 18, 1 quote. 3 astonished. Or excuse me, 4 astonished.
18:1 quote. And he told them a parable to the effect that they always to pray and not lose heart.
20 points. Good job.
Timeout sub.
Time.
Going to put Zach back in seat 3, and he is captain again.
I'd like to put Timothy for astonished into seat 3.
Substitute for driven.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Adria go to seat 3.
And you have a question.
8 seconds.
All righty, here we go. Way down. Way down. 2, 3. Timing question according to 537, number 1, driven. Finish question, please.
537. Quote.
Is a question. And that's
half.
halftime. Scores, please.
All right, on the left, Supernova wins to score in the second half by technicality. In the middle, Astonished with 80 points and Driven with 110.
Okay. Remember, after your timeouts, quiet in the cheers because their quiz was already in the second half.
So have you timed it?
With the overtime and then our long. Before lunch?
No.
What's that mean? 5.
You have a schedule in here?
Yeah, there's 5 in the morning.
Yeah, there's 5 in the morning. So
for us,
Sorry.
got 2 left. Here's
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How close is it?
10 seconds. That's time, coaches.
Hey, sub for Supernova? How about for Astonished?
Yes, I'd like to put Santhra into 3 for astonished.
And how about Driven?
No, sir, not yet.
None right now. All right, with lights off. Here we go. Timing question to 1720, number 4, Driven. Finish question, please.
1720. 1720. God. What is that? I mean, Leslie.
Sorry, it's a different reference, but time back on. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Question according to 1414, why number 1, Driven. Finish question, please.
1414. Why? Why will you be blessed? And you will be blessed because they cannot repay if you
Good points. Question according to 750, to whom number 2, Driven. Finish question, please.
752.
Time. To whom did he say the woman?
6-team error.
Okay, time in. Fine, time. Here we go. Timing question according to 1249, why number 4, Astonished. Finish question, please.
1249. Why? Why becomes a cast fire on the earth?
20 points.
Yeah. Substitution.
4. Yes.
For Driven, I'm going to have Samuel go to seat 2.
He jumps.
Okay, here we go.
Jump.
Way down. Shh, quiet. Timing question according to 2421, who number 5, Astonished. Finish question, please.
21.
one to redeem Israel.
Yes, 20 points.
Substitution.
Time.
I'd like to put Dayton into seat 5 for astonished.
Please tell me who is making the substitution.
I'll shout it out ahead of time. Yeah.
Thank you.
That would be astonished.
Yeah, I know that now.
Oh.
I'll do it at the beginning and the end. Some people like it at the end. Some people like the beginning. Whatever.
I'd rather have it beginning, that way you can know exactly where to look for it.
Cool.
Okay, here we go. Time and question going to 533. Who? Number 1, driven. Finish question, please.
33. Disciple of John. Who offered first? Disciple of John. Fast often and offered prayers.
Here you go, 20 points. Question going to 2233. Number 1, Supernova. Finish question, please.
2233. So where am I? I'm ready to go.
Different question.
6-team error.
Question going to 822. What? Number 3, Supernova. Finish question, please.
What do you get into a vote? When are you gonna vote?
Different question.
Timeout. That is unfortunately an error out, and I do need a new team captain, please, for Supernova.
Captain Brett, and coming into seat 3 is Sam.
Yes, ma'am.
Ask how much time is left, please.
3 minutes, 35 seconds.
That was an interesting way to.
Yeah. That was throwing it.
There you go. Here we go. 2, 4, 2. Time and question going to 1327. Number 2, Astonished. Finish question, please.
1727. The USA, I tell you, I covered part of What? USA, so you didn't overcover. What will you say? I tell you, didn't overcover and apart from me over because of evil.
20 points. 4, 2. Question coded 219. What must number 1, Supernova. Finish question, please.
21. What must first they place these things?
Yes, 20 points. 3. Question coded 319 for number 2, Astonished. Finish question, please. Yes, 20 points.
Yeah.
Question coded 1119 quote 1, Astonished.
1119 quote. 1119. 19. If
It's and if. Good try.
Team error.
Ready?
Sorry. Substitution.
Time.
For driven, I'm gonna have over to C4 and first to go to C5.
So Nathaniel's coming out, which means I need a new team captain, please.
Correct. That will be Nathan.
Yeah.
Wait, ask how much time is left, please.
216.
All right, here we go.
I'd like to take my second half coaches to mount
You sure may.
for astonished.
Thank you.
When they're on their own.
5 seconds, coaches. Coaches, that's time.
You're gonna do bad. All right, here we go. Right down. Astonish 4. Time in question according to 127 quote 4, Supernova.
To a virgin betrothed to a man whose name is Joseph, has a baby, the virgin's name is Mary.
20 points. Slow down. Slow down. Okay. Question coded 2112 before number 3. Astonish. Finish question, please.
For all this, they will lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to synagogues and prisons.
Yes, 20 points.
There you go.
Question coded 89. What? Number 4. Astonish. Finish question, please.
89. What? 8, 9. What did his disciples asked him what this parable meant? What did his disciples ask him?
Yes, 20 points.
Yeah. Substitution.
Time.
For driven, I'm going to have Mather going C4.
Mather.
May I ask how much time? 124.
Okay, ready? Here we go. 5 over here. Time and question code in 947. Who took a child and put him by his side? 2, driven. Jesus. Good answer. 20 points.
Bonus.
Nice.
Question code in 20, verse 20. And what? Number 3, driven. Finish question, please.
In what Michael Kitchens said?
Yes, 20 points.
Yep.
Question code in 1948. On what? Number 5, astonished. Finish question, please.
Not quite there.
Not quite there. Okay.
Sorry.
3, driven. 3, driven. Question code in 23, number 1, supernova. Finish question, please.
23. What prevailed their voices?
Different question.
Timeout. That is unfortunately an error out, and I do need a new team captain, please, Supernova.
In 4, 4 is coming in 1.
Thank you.
That's not.
40 seconds.
I'd like to make a substitution.
You sure may.
I'm gonna put Timothy into seat 5.
Sorry.
You're all right.
You've been demoted, man.
You got one error.
Here, put you back on the sawhorse.
In the quiz anymore.
All right, here we go. Time and question code to 10:30. Who replied? 4, astonished.
10:30. Who replied? Jesus.
20 points.
Substitution, please.
Time.
For driven, I'm going to have Nathaniel going C2.
And there's 31 seconds. All right, ready? Here we go. 5, astonished. Time and question according to 14:20. What? Number 5, astonished. Finish question, please.
What? Have I married a wife? Oh. What? Have I married a wife? Therefore I cannot come. Please some excuse. Therefore I married a wife.
Time. Needed a question of what did another say? Nope, I married a wife. And that is the end of the quiz. Oh, no, it's not. We got time left. Give me. We got one more question.
May I ask him?
6 seconds.
So essentially one question. 3 driven. Here we go. Time and question going to 11:23. Number 5 driven. Finish question, please.
Cool. 4 is not one piece against me, and 1 is not gathered with me scatters.
20 points.
All right, in third place with 8 team errors, 3 quizzes answering correctly, and minus 10 points, Supernova. In second place with 5 team errors, 4 quizzes answering correctly, 200 points, Astonished. And in first place with 6 team errors, 6 quizzes answering correctly, 230 points, Driven. Coaches, please sign off on scores.
Site 14. Got the long walk.
That was what put us in the long one the time before.
Yeah.
The team came from 13 all the way here, and they already had an overtime.
Yeah.
We're good.
They probably weren't thinking about that when they set up the brackets.
Losing it. Sam had an error.
On a 14 astonished. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, I read it wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
Something else.
I know how to do my job. Just give him a hard time. He's used to it. I am used to it. I got something all right, Roger.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Is there a Wi-Fi network you are connected to within the
Yes.
so I yeah.
The password and everything is at the hospitality desk.
Hospitality desk.
How's Emily doing this morning?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm here.
You normally do score or time or?
I normally do score.
Do you like that better?
I do like.
That's generally more interesting.
Well, and it's less mind numbing.
That yeah, because of being interesting. There's this isn't your backpack.
No, it is not. I don't know who that is.
Who was just here?
Supernova Astonished and Driven were just here.
Oh, this is WC.
That's been going for a while. Hey, are you the quizmaster?
I be the quizmaster.
Yo.
I be the quizmaster. I don't take any gruff from any of those Minnesota kids either.
I don't know, live out in the boonies, kind of rough manners.
Something like that.
First three questions that last quiz come out and they were nice and loud and nice and plain. It was like, this is gonna be good.
And
The
then
next
they
one,
weren't.
and then the next one was
If you can't hear them, then it's like.
and they looked at me. It's like I can't even tell if you mumbled or stuttered or that's your inside voice. I don't know. It just
could not hear for save your life.
I'm not your friend sitting next to you in class.
well, even then, I mean, I was looking right at him and I couldn't even.
Yeah.
And of course, then we get a late start, so that room next door to us had loud moves. I said, well, I don't have a problem being loud enough for you to hear me. You need to make let me you.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we forget as quizzers. It's our responsibility to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
The rules say that, and the kids know the rules better than we do.
Well, some of them.
Some of them. It's like
But yes.
the key word is I have to be able to hear you.
Yeah.
And understand you.
Mm-hmm.
Then one girl, she said, wait.
I didn't hear any discernible words in the entire time she was standing up. I'm amazed you heard something.
I got the question in front of me. That's the only thing I
I
had to go
stared
through.
at the question too. It was worse. It's worse than Joel Pendergast or Cole.
I mean, they just sounded funny. I could tell what they were saying.
Well, what's worse is one time I was quiz mastering for a practice or something, and someone does that, and I'm like, I can't hear a word you said, so I'll give you an error. And then someone challenged it. Like, oh, I heard it. Oh.
The one you challenged on, she said two things wrong in that.
No, we
But yeah, he missed a lot of things. Like people said they instead of.
I had the girl in here do a quote.
Yeah, I know.
And literally, it was a full 2-line quote, and I bet she said that in 2 seconds.
I don't want to make a challenge. I want very clear.
Slow down.
Because at the first practice he did, but then Sam was like, no, Jason didn't ask that. But he did.
The coach has suggested to not do it unless you are absolutely certain.
That's fair.
Because
but then
we trust you guys to make rulings, so I try not to challenge.
If you are absolutely certain, you should stand up and say, I'm not sure if I heard this right. If you are absolutely certain.
I just never did negative challenging.
Yeah.
Either you are certain or you're not.
Challenging is
stupid. But if I stand up and I say, oh, you're wrong, do people take it the wrong way? So.
I mean, you can stand up and say, I heard this right.
You are welcome. Have fun.
I'm gonna go meander.
But yeah.
Ooh.
Team challenge.
Yeah. I think we've also had things where you're challenging, but it's hard to even tell that you're challenging, where you're just like asking a question, and then the quizmaster is like, I'm going to get that.
2 left. Get dinner.
Needs to be in between, I guess.
Well, we're on time.
Good challenges.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 11.
10:57 right there.
Be pretty close.
Hello. Oh, I already changed the time.
You already changed the teams?
Yep.
Take my phone away from me. Oh, Roger.
That mean and terrible form.
Me and you are. I don't like you.
That's okay. You don't have to. You just have to work with me.
I said to love you.
Right.
You don't have to do that either. You just have to work with me.
No, I'm commanded to love you.
Well, that's fair. Fair enough. You got me there.
You don't have to like you. I have to love you. Jackson!
Are we dueling?
Yeah, our first quiz we start 10 minutes early. Our second quiz we start 10 minutes late. And now we're back on times. As a breakout, but we might have teams and we'll have to start.
Well, you heard of Stars. The other one was 14.
Yeah.
Did you make one? I know. I mean,
We
they
have
make that sometimes.
half of one team and two of another.
I missed it. You know, you wake me up and stuff.
They are void,
I didn't know.
not avoid.
I prefer to avoid you.
They are a void, not a void.
They are a singular void.
Yes.
Yes.
How much of the essence do you have?
Yes.
Great.
I'm jumping on them. I'm getting points on them.
That's not good.
You're supposed to tell us your specific chapter.
Oh, sorry. I have none of the S's. Definitely.
Yep.
With no sarcasm intended. Definitely not.
We might need to get a carpet cleaner to. That comment was dripping with so much sarcasm. I think we need to clean the carpets.
Nice. Good point. I have no idea.
Yeah, you guys. Apocalypse is over here. Void is in the middle.
Every prison zone now.
Banana.
I'm trying to get rid of it.
Banana. Banana.
Yeah, so when I was driving, I managed to forget to pull the sweater that I was going to pack in my bag and the one that I was going to wear. I don't know how I didn't manage to do that one.
Well, I laid my phone charger on the bed. The cat was there right next to it, right packed. Almost packed the cat, not the phone charger. And I still forgot the phone charger.
I would bring my cat if I could.
More of that ribbon.
That's literally used to them as so I don't think I would like.
Anyone. Just people.
So you're hooked up and everything now?
Yeah, I'm connected to Wi-Fi, so
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume that's good to go.
That's what I'm referring to, yes.
I'm sorry about that on the first two.
No, you're fine. Fine.
And thanks for letting me use your phone.
Got it. I don't have any pictures of it. Oh, I might have one.
I just all of a sudden my hair was no. We were up 40 points. We win now. Jumped to 270.
Well, the best pictures I have from that. I sent that into one of my group chats and you said, "You are being judged. Do you find yourself worthy?"
Your cat?
Yes.
He's got though.
Got big ears.
She does have very big ears. She's also a girl.
She's like a bunny rabbit. Or crossbreed. Hey Roger, how's it going?
Howdy.
She's one of the ones that sang last.
Let's see.
That's a sibling. Wait. Yeah, the sibling.
I don't have pictures of cats. I have pictures of my big fish catchers.
No, thanks.
Oh. 6 months old? Oh. She's had 3 litters? I got one. I got 2 now from Jill's 3rd litter.
Okay.
But
No, she had.
Oh,
she
but
had
you go
3
fishing.
and one of them fell
Not
down.
enough.
Not
She
enough.
had one with
Not that we have one win.
It's a bluegill we got on this farm pond.
I had one with 4.
What do the size of those normally range from? Is that, I guess, the size of your hands?
Well,
That'd be decent.
here's
Yeah, because ours are from
Her farm pond is not the best place to.
some of those are about that long.
Yeah.
The grandkids were with me. That's what kitten on it in there. But then you go from that one to these.
Yeah.
You know, and that was bad. My wife caught
Very nice.
right next to the or catching the bluegills.
Uh-huh.
Big ones were coming up. It was like,
Yeah.
hey. So she grabbed the plastic worm and gave it a toss. And, yeah. And that was one I thought almost in the same spot before.
Yeah.
But I got that one as my phone was ringing, and I set the hook, and I'm really picking up my phone, and I'm looking around these fish, and it's like I hit the button. I said, "Hey, I'll call you back. I've caught a fish." Hung up, put it back, reeled the fish in, took the picture, and sent it to him.
You had to send the picture to prove that you were actually doing what you were saying. Yeah.
You're ready.
Ready. They don't.
No, they don't.
Oh. What'd you forget, Nate?
Only my Kansas City barbecue sauce from Avi.
Look of sheer betrayal.
Very important.
Look of sheer betrayal.
So what are you doing?
She's getting her nails trimmed off. And she does not like me.
We wrap ours totally in a towel, and the only thing left is we had one paw.
Well, our my roommate who does it is very good at that. She just pinches it between the thighs and she can have it done in a minute.
How often do you have to do that?
What?
How often do you have to trim the nails?
Usually every couple months.
Okay.
I should take but here. We'll take a hot second spot.
Later on, the practice was like
Boy, you don't have the Kingdom.
Looks like they're standing out there.
Kingdom?
Yeah, I think they're standing.
Excuse me, get started.
Thank you.
Okay, have a seat, guys. Come on in. Fill the chairs.
What kind are we?
Kingdom's on the left.
What?
how do we got through? Right, so
I need to line up for Kingdom.
My wife will be in the restroom. It'll be her family.
Roger.
Roger. No, not judgmentally after this quiz. Like,
Go ahead.
You really.
I have broad shoulders and big feet and a good understanding.
Sometimes.
I'm a very nice guy. Sometimes that's my wife.
no, also
He's not like everybody else.
Oliver.
All right, here we go. Go down. Quiz next door. All right. Just let you know there is a quiz going on right next door.
Sorry.
So your cheers down.
Yellow.
Okay. So on the left we have Kingdom. Do we have any foot or finger jumpers?
Nope.
How about for Void? Apocalypse?
One foot jumper.
You win.
I know, almost. We almost see them.
We've had one every quiz. Either a finger or foot. Okay, so everybody down. Kingdom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Void 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apocalypse 1, 1, 1. That's why one didn't get any answers last quiz.
No, man.
No, actually, one was
One was going pretty
Yeah.
fast.
say one,
On all three teams.
He burned it out.
nothing.
I didn't do it.
How about 2? Nope, nothing there.
It's up there.
Oh, that's interesting. Significant air gap.
Well, you don't think it's gonna arc?
What, you think, what, air is not conductive?
It can't be adjusted from there.
Enough water in it.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
precise
Hey, you know what? You got a light now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there we go.
That's better.
Everybody's lights are. All right, we're gonna do one quick practice jump and for prayer. Jump on the word gecko. Goose, grease, gesundheit. Toast, frog, yes. Banana. Lizard, toad, gecko. 5 kingdom. Pray for us, please.
You got things to say? Maybe I'll get the quiz here together. I pray that we'll remember our stuff and every time we can use it.
All right, guys. You have to be able to hear and understand me. We've got to be able to hear and understand you. Okay. Rules say it. So slow down and speak up. If you're a soft voice, come right here to the front. Okay. We have to be able to hear. Okay. Here we go. For apocalypse. Okay, here we go. Timing question. Number 4, apocalypse. Okay. Let's start that. Go back to start. We're a nice guy. Here we go. That's your warning. You're right. Here we go.
One more quiz.
Yep. Timing question according to 140. Whom did number 1 kingdom? Finish question, please.
140. Good.
Was she greeted Elizabeth?
20 points. Question according to 23-6. Number 5 apocalypse.
Quote 23-6. Quote 23-6 quote 23-6 one pilot heard this. He asked whether the man was a godly.
20 points. Question according to 10-15 to number 1 apocalypse. Finish question, please.
Brought down to meetings.
Yes, 20 points.
Substitution apocalypse.
Time.
One more time.
Micah debris.
Thank you.
Read your tone.
All sugar.
Do
not all sugar.
Okay, there we go. 1 point. Timing question according to 8-10. What has number 3 apocalypse? Finish question, please.
8-10. What had 8-10? 8-10.
Time. Okay, here we go. Question according to 11-5. What number 5 apocalypse? Finish question, please.
5. What? What he said to them. Which of you having a son or an ox that's fallen to a well out of something, not immediately pull him out. Wait. What he said to them.
That's time. I got the you got the wrong. I think you got the wrong. You got the right question.
Right question.
Wrong answer. Put some time back on. Just a few seconds. Looks like I think. Yeah, the right question is like they're not first year, and I've had it where the question doesn't show up on the there. So, okay, everybody got that figured out. Here we go.
Well done, Aaron.
3 apocalypse. Here we go. Timing question according to 20-6. Who? Number 4 kingdom. Finish question, please.
Verse 6. Who will stone us to death, all the people? For they are convinced that John was a prophet. If we say from man.
20 points.
Good job.
3 apocalypse. 1 point. 3. Question according to 14-20. Number 5 kingdom. Finish question, please.
14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 24,
It's time.
Time. Okay. Here we go. You had the right. You got the right reference finally. Here we go. 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Timing question in 1948. Number 4. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
13. Uh, 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 if what? If these are silent Thursday.
Different question.
Third team error.
3. Question code is 1713. Number 5. Kingdom. Finish question, please.
17, 13. 17, 13. 13. At what, the interview 2010 level percent, at what 10% at distance?
Different question.
Time
Time.
for Kingdom. I'll have Rocky come out and put in the lead voice, and William will be my.
I can't.
Hey,
I
guys,
can't hear you.
quiet,
Apocalypse
please.
talking. One more time.
So Rocky came out, and Levi came in, and William will be the captain.
Thank you.
Okay. Here we go. You down? Timing question code is 723. Number 3. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
723, 723, 12.
This question. Yes.
You call on number 3 Apocalypse, and he's C number 2.
You're right.
Which light was on?
To be honest, I don't know. We're gonna throw it out. Now that you say that, okay? So, got a freebie on that one.
Thanks, Roger.
Again, here we go. 3 Apocalypse. Timing question code 1254. Number 3 Void. Finish question, please.
54. What? What he also said to the crowds? What he also said to the crowds? When you see a cloud rise on the west.
Time. Yep. Just ran out of time.
Substitution of
Time.
We're bringing Isaac in trip 3 and Ashley into 5. Nora in 1 will be captain. Isaac 3, Ashley 5, Nora captain.
Thank you.
Sub for Void as well.
Okay.
Could I put Henry into seat 4 and Oliver in seat 1?
And that means I do need a new team captain, please, Void.
Caitlin.
We'll be back, John.
All right, here we go. Timing question is 628. Number 1 Void. Finish question, please.
628. 628. 628. Bless whom those who curse you. Bless whom those who curse you.
Different question.
Look for the read.
Question code 189. What? Number 4 Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
8, C, 9. What? He also told this parable. What he also told this parable.
Yes, 20 points. Question code 2260. Number 4 Void. Finish question, please.
2260. 63.
So it's a different reference.
Just
And
slow
back
down
on.
a little bit. Way to be aggressive.
Third team error.
Question code 1518 to number 2 Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
1582. Do I go to my father?
Yes, 20 points.
Substitution
Time.
for Apocalypse. I'm going to bring Micah into 4 for gold.
Nice job, Paul.
Good job. 7 points. Awesome.
All right, here we go. We down. 4. Timing question code 933. Number 3 Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
933. 933. Who said here?
20 points.
Good job.
Bonus.
Question code 243. Number 1 Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
43. Stood behind the Jerusalem. Who stood behind the Jerusalem? The Lord Jesus.
Yes, 20 points. Question according to 531. What did number 3 Apocalypse? Finish question, please.
What did Jesus answer? Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick.
20 points. Question according to 24, 20 what? Number 5. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
40. What? 40.
Time. We're gonna throw it out.
It was 20, 24, 20, but
Yeah.
he
And I messed it up. So we'll put time back on. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Here we go. Time in question code 1137, number 3, void. Finish question, please.
37.
Last one, with the Pharisee.
Different question.
Great job, long reference. Keep doing.
Question according to 733, number 1, void. Finish question, please.
33. Eating more is strong enough. Just come. No.
20 points.
Yes.
That's half.
Halftime.
Oliver.
Of course, please.
Great.
Guys.
On my left with 40 points, Kingdom. In the middle with 10 points, Void. On the right with 160 points, Apocalypse.
Folks, just 1 minute. Be quiet with the cheers.
I got it. I looked at the options.
But no matter how I read it, he'll say things wrong.
You know, that whole one over here, and all 3 of them said the same quiz with Joe Butler. So it was like, I want to be, and I dump. So that when the quiz before when it challenged, they wanted to stop me. When they get all 3 of the same quiz are up and all 3 lights are on.
Right. I know GC now. That's also his sister.
10 seconds, coaches.
Why? Can do that with that.
That's time.
I never had to worry about there was a business person. Okay, here we go. Here we down. Anybody for Kingdom and for subs?
Back to 7C5.
One more time.
Rocky for 5.
And he's going to be my captain again.
Okay. How about for Void?
Not yet.
Not for them. How about Apocalypse?
Not yet.
Okay. Here we go. Everybody down. Everybody down. Time in question according to 410. What is number 2? Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
What is it written to be? He'll command his angels concerning you, guard you. He'll command his angels
20
concerning
points.
Good.
Question according to 168. Number 1. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
Who gave us the Lord God of Israel?
20 points.
Substitution for
Time.
Apocalypse. I'm moving Ashley from 5 to 2. Malachi's coming. Aaron's going into 5. Ashley 2 and Aaron 5 there, and then Aaron will be captain again in 5. Aaron captain.
All right. Time in question according to 8-4 quote 1. Kingdom.
8-4. In a good crowd's gathering, people from town came to him. He's in a pickle.
Yes, 20 points.
Good job.
Question according to 12-14. What number 1? Kingdom. Finish question, please.
12-14 what? Boy said to a man who made me judge or arbitrator over you. He said to a man who made me judge or arbitrator over you.
That's a different question.
Oh,
Third Khmer.
3.
I think in 12-14 that's the only question. And he said it just like it's written. And then he repeated his answer.
So you're saying that's the only question in there?
Mm-hmm.
He must be right then. If it's the only question, that's the question he gave.
I think the who being inside the quotation is
Yeah.
what threw you off. What he said to a man who, and maybe that who made you think he was giving a who question.
That's where I was. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
the who would be a
we-
man. So
we think
okay,
we gave the what
20
question
points.
as well, so.
The who would be the what you said threw it off. And the who is the question. So okay, thanks for the challenge. Here we go. Time and question code 2260, number 4. Void. Finish question, please.
2264. What did they keep asking
Time.
about?
What was the reference I gave?
I heard 2260.
Okay, it is 65. So you had the wrong reference. I just wanted to make sure because of where it was. So time back on. Thank you for that. Okay, here we go. 3 void. Time and question code 2431, number 2. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
2431. Their eyes were open. What were their eyes?
It's a different question. Question code 2130 in number 4. Void. Finish question, please.
2130 in leaf. In what they come out in leaf.
20 points.
Sup?
Time.
I bring Toph to seat 4. Well done.
Minus 4 seconds. 190.
How much time is remaining?
431.
All right. Okay, here we go. Maybe down. 3. Time and question code 1620, number 1. Kingdom. Finish question, please.
16, 20.
Different reference.
13 error.
Question code 961, number 3. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
961. I will.
Sorry, it's a quote. And with them getting a little louder, you're going to need to speak up. Okay, here we go. Question code 536, number 5. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
536. 536. What will not match the piece of the new?
Yes, 20 points. 2. Question going to 622. 5. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
622. 622. Quote. 622. Blessed are you when people hate you and when they exclude you and revile you and spurn your name as evil and account of the Son of Man.
20 points.
Great feed.
4. Apocalypse. Question according to 154, number 5. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
154. $154. Quote.
Is it question?
16 error.
2 void. Question according to 428. What? Number 3. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
428. What? All the synagogue filled with wrath. What were all the synagogue filled with wrath?
20 points. Question according to 1121. Number 5. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
1121. Water status goods.
20 points.
Sub.
Time. Time.
Oh, sub for Void.
We get it.
Put Jenna in seat 1.
Coach's time from Apocalypse.
And a coach's timeout for Apocalypse.
246.
Three seconds, coaches. Coaches, that's time.
All right, here we go. We're back. Okay, here we go. Right down. 2, 1, 3, 4. 2, 4. Time in question go to 323. Number 1. Kingdom. Finish question, please.
3 23. 3 23. Jason, who's about 30 years of age? Yes, and you guys, who's about 30 years of age?
Yes, 20 points. Question going to 1025. Number 5. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
5. Saying what lawyer so to put him to the test. Teacher, what shall I do to inherit eternal life?
20 points.
Time out. Who's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Ashley from 2's going over to 5, and then Malachi's coming back into 2.
And then I need a new team captain, please.
Nora in 1.
Nora in 1. Okay. Here we go. 2 void. Time in. Question according to 20 verse 29. Number 5. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
29. Uh, now there are 7 brothers. Who were their 7 brothers? Just like who were their 7 brothers?
Different question. Question according to 1939. Number 1. Kingdom. Finish question, please.
1939. What's on the president card said to him, teacher?
Sorry, it's a different question. Question according to 2124. Number 5. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
By the edge of my sword. Curse of the temple underfoot. By what will they call me? Sword?
20 points. Time.
No, never mind. Bonus.
Well, I'm gonna make a sub anyhow, so I'll go to the clock.
Well, that works.
Hopefully for the 5.
He saved you.
Thanks, Jason.
And time
There's
remaining.
something that popped up.
1 minute 17 seconds.
Okay, we catch that. 117 left. Did we get everybody get the substitution that was happening over here?
So, taking a jump.
Okay, here we go.
I just really wanted you to be able to quiz out Ashley.
All right, here we go. 3 void, 4 apocalypse. Time in. Question according to 1841. Number 3. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
1840. When he asked him, and when he came near, he asked him.
Time. Yes, 20 points. Question according to 2247. Number 5. Kingdom. Finish question, please.
2247. 2247.
Sorry, it's a quote.
Timeout.
Okay,
That is
yeah.
unfortunately an error.
All right. Natalie will come and see us, and William will be captain.
Hold on. I didn't say that right. I gave the error to the wrong person. It is still an error. I gave the error to the wrong person. So who came in?
Natalie.
Natalie came in, and William in 1 is still captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now.
All right, there we are.
And the time is
52 seconds.
All right. Here we go. 2. Time in. Question according to 842. What? Number 3. Apocalypse. Finish question, please.
842. What? 842. 842. Which is spent all her living on physicians.
It's a question of what was she dying?
I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go. Are we down? Shh.
Time out.
Time.
Is that an error out of him? No.
No.
I'm gonna make a sub with Ashley coming into. We'll go to 3 right now.
Have fun.
Okay, ready? 2 and 3. Time in. Question according to 2-1 quote. 3 void.
1 quote. In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered.
20 points.
Stop.
Time.
Apocalypse. We're gonna bring Isaac into 5.
Can I take my coach's time out for her kingdom?
Sure may.
21.
Can I get a score check first? Really quick.
80, 40, 290.
I'm not.
I could have sworn you said 4 to 1. 5 seconds, coaches.
I'm not the only one.
Coaches, that's time.
All right, here we go. Everybody down. 21 seconds. All right, 4-4. Time in. Question according to 1320. Number 4, void would be an error. Light flashed. Okay.
6-team error.
Question according to 1527. Number 5, apocalypse. Finish question, please.
1527. 1527. What he was telling your father's killed fat cat. What he said.
Different question.
Timeout, that is unfortunately an error.
Nope.
Nope, that is
What's the
the
quiz?
quiz. So, 5 place.
In third place with 16 errors, 3 quizzes answering correctly, and 30 points, Void. In second place with 5 team errors, 2 quizzes answering correctly, 80 points, Kingdom. And in first place with 9 team errors, 6 quizzes answering correctly, 270 points, Apocalypse. Coaches, please sign off on scores before you leave.
Right side is like 2.
It's turning it up right off. Yeah, it's really all the answer.
Oh my, what did you
So,
Jeff, got your quiz in.
You saw Rock walk down the field. How? It was a line.
Oh, it's a lie.
alright. Back when you
Great try.
All right. If you line up.
Next one's first.
yeah,
Oh my. And the one quiz the coach came back, and so he was he's kind of like take it down. Forgot that. Yeah, senior year this year. So, so we've got Daniel. Thank you, Cameron.
Daniel 4.
Wait, no, was that your
We're gonna hit yourself in the back. Because that's really quick.
Yes.
Who are we missing? We're missing Nate.
Opening the door.
Oh, so he's stuck. How's it going, George? Oh, just got video. Oh, it's from this here.
Yeah, I'm up.
Thanks, man.
Dude, you did 2 in there.
That should be the right.
Oh, did you have? Yeah.
Yes, it's Jordan.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. I heard that.
Yeah, I'm wrong with
You probably are.
I don't even know what you're.
I've coached for 1 year. I usually table official.
That was 2 weeks. So we had Saturday.
What lineup do they have in my favorite? That's right.
Like some wrestling.
Jonah.
Don't eat this. Oh. Nice. And that's an almost. Yeah. So. You got to bring this in mind. This was the greatest belt in the middle transaction. When I jump on the essence because I got it schwanks. There you go. There is. You got to go out there and get to the speech. Which happens. Think about it.
Is your name Alaya? Is that how it's pronounced? Alaya? Interesting. So. I changed your name.
I know I need to get home.
Oh, you changed them already?
Yep. I don't want you to have any fun around it.
It's all right. I hate computers.
Well, John might stop.
I don't even.
Yeah.
I don't even use one in my business.
Yo, Sam, trust me.
I do everything by writing by hand. All my estimates, all my bills, everything. Write everything by hand. And yellow for estimates and white for bills.
Paper or
All paper.
thank you.
All paper.
I do.
Oh. I got two government agencies I work with, and the one guy looks at it, he says, your thing comes in, he said, it's just as readable as the guy who writes it on the computer. It just maybe takes an extra sheet.
Yeah. Well, what are the most of those things have a back to it? They're just like a carbon copy that takes down the handprint.
Yeah, I haven't even. I've had a couple of groups that I had to have on the initial station. So I just saw it with my daughter, and I said, "Hey, take a picture of the estimate."
Yeah.
Send it to her, and she types it up and sends it away on email. The one guy actually called me one day. He goes, "This isn't your email address. This came from." I said, "No, it's my dog." He goes, "Oh, okay." I said, "You want it official? It's the most official I can get." Here.
Yeah,
You get to that point where
trying my jump this way.
you can read it.
You want me to turn the air
It's I mean, it's very legible.
Will be one thing if you had really bad. If it was really bad handwriting, you could
And I print everything, it's all capitals.
air down 62.
That'd be nice. I don't know if that'll work in here or the whole thing. In fact, I even had a court case 4 years ago that I went in and the lawyers never even questioned it. The judge never even questioned it. In fact, because I wrote everything in.
Yes.
The customer didn't sign the sheet, but she wrote me the down payment check. And the guy looked at it, and the attorney says, "I think it's good, no problem." Got before the judge, and her attorney says, "Well, she never signed the contract, so it means she didn't write it." And the judge says, "But I have a signed cash check right here with her signature on it. That says she certified." Yes. It wasn't about the paper, but that check showed that matched how much I saved on it. So what do you? Construction. Do what? Will be. I won't be, but yes. Somebody will be. Yep, too much.
We had a really good guy with this morning. Yep. We must be guys in 3 days. And he's really good but he's in June from the bank, so we'll get in early.
Shift your question. Who? I might go to 3 to do it. He was just flipping it.
There are some quizzes where they start not
I don't know if I believe you, buddy.
I wondered where that went.
Howdy, sir.
I wondered where my hat went.
Hey. You got my room key on you. Be right back.
Oh, I can put the room key back. But my hat.
You're a little small to be messing with me, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're gonna kick me in the kneecaps. I know what it is. You go behind the knee, like those little ankle biting dogs.
Kick behind the ball. They don't give it us.
I had a little ankle biting dog one time tried to bite me, and I picked it up and I kicked it against the wall over there.
Sir, wow.
With my foot. That's specific one? Not quite. I literally picked it up on my foot across the like he hooked me and I said, dog tried to bite.
7.
It's a D7F.
No, lunch is at noon. We've left for a quiz.
Lunch is after this quiz.
Right.
Yes.
I've had a. I'm not.
11:25.
I have really crap.
43 actually.
Oh, are we splitting the table?
Oh, one chair.
Well, I mean.
We're 13 minutes in.
Come on, Susan. Gotta get in the quiz, my man. Come on, babes. Come on, Lucas.
Yes, sure.
In flashback. They're all right. They absolutely
Okay, we got everybody in here. Let's go. Have a seat. Lucas.
Yes, come on. This side.
Put it down.
Yeah, steps over here.
It's super.
Nearly forcing us through. Alrighty. On the left we have increase. In the middle we have countless, or excuse me, dauntless. And on the right we have resurrection. So if you're not on one of those three teams, get out of here. Okay? That's me. All right. Everybody down. Do we have any finger or foot jumpers in here? Come on, somebody's got to be. We've had one every quiz. We don't have any, but that's amazing. First quiz of the day. We don't have any finger or foot jumpers. All right. Your latest on this quiz. Okay, increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dauntless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Resurrection 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4. There you go. All right. Just remember, movable wall, not as soundproof as good walls. So keep your cheers to a dull roar. But that also means you guys need to speak up a little bit more. Okay. If you have a soft voice, please come right here. I don't mind. Okay. We won't bite you as long as you don't bite me. Hard. All right. We're gonna do one quick practice jump and then we'll get started. Jump for prayer on the word 2. 10 total. 3. Yes. Banana. Coach. Egg. Coach. 2. 2. Resurrection. Pray for us.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this day, God. We thank you for the gifts that you give each and every one of us. Thank you for your word. We thank you that it's living and alive, and that we get to memorize your scripture, Lord, and quiz over it. So we pray that you would help us to remember all material. There would be no technical difficulties, and we could just have a good quiz. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. I technically think 4 had it, but light went back down. So you can thank her. All right, here we go. Everybody down. Excuse me.
My Pepsi's coming back to say hi.
All right, here we go. Everybody down? Good way to start the quiz. Timing a question coded A12. Who comes in number 4? Resurrection finish question, please.
A12. Who comes in order that they may not believe and be saved? The devil.
There's no in order. Okay.
That's okay. Shake
There
it
you
out.
go. Question according to 928 on where? Number 1, dauntless. Finish question, please.
On where?
Where did he go up the mountain? Okay, here we go. Good try.
Okay.
Here we go.
Shake it out.
Question code in 1925. What does number 2 increase? Finish question, please.
What does? Nineteen 1922.
Time. All right. Coaches, what reference did I say? Captain, sorry.
1925.
25? Yeah.
Makes more sense.
Yep, 25, 2. You were the answer to. All right, here we go. So that would be an error. Here we go. Timing and question code 1140 quote 3 resurrection.
40 quotes. You fool. You fools, did not he who made the outside make the inside also?
20 points.
Yeah.
Question code 76 saying what did number 2 resurrection finish question please.
7-6 saying what? Saying what? Saying what did he send friends to him? Lord, do not turn yourself from not ready to have you come under my roof.
20 points.
Timeout substitution
Time.
for Dauntless. I'm gonna put Lucas in a seat 2. Good job, Elizabeth.
Good.
He's got his mouth full.
Go, Lucas.
You won't be able to answer, but
You can do it, little man.
Gotta finish you and
Oh God.
on you got it.
We're all staring.
So aggressive.
Everyone.
you got it? Okay, here we go. Time in question going to 14-4. Where did he say number 4? Dauntless. Finish question, please.
14 for where did he
Time. Okay. Where did he send him? Question going to 643, quote 2, resurrection.
643 quote. 643 quote. For no good tree bears bad fruit, nor again does a bad tree bear good fruit.
20 points. Question going to 15-15. To whom? Number 4, Dauntless. Finish question, please.
15 to whom? To whom he hired himself out to one of the citizens of that country.
20 points.
Good job.
Question going to 13-22. Where did number 5, resurrection? Finish question, please.
Where did he go? Journey toward through past villages.
Yes, 20 points.
Good job.
Question going to 22-32. What? Number 5, Dauntless. That would be an error.
Third team error.
Question going to 10-34. Pouring on. Number 1, resurrection. Finish question, please.
Liquid wine, wound up his wounds. Went up and bound up his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Set him on his own.
20 points.
Time out. Can I have my first half, coaches?
You sure may.
For who? Increase.
Yep.
Thank you. 5 seconds, coaches. Coaches, that's time. Time.
Sorry. Substitution.
Yes, you may.
Resurrection substitution. We've got in seat 1, Jared coming in, please. Bonus.
What if we say no?
I have another spell I can use, I guess.
Oh, okay. Anybody else? Before we get stopped? Dauntless or?
No, I'm good.
Could we please have Jared be our captain at seat 1 as well, please?
Well, now we might say no.
No.
Okay.
That's too much to ask.
All right, we don't have any other substitutions. So, good. When you say if you want a time or a coach's timeout or anything, say your team name first.
Oh, sure, sorry.
Say time, then you can say your coach's name first. Okay. That way we have it easier for the scorekeeper to find who you are.
Because I don't know you people.
Probably a good thing.
Probably.
Because that means they don't know you.
Yeah.
Here we go. 4 increase, 5 dauntless.
Don't be upset. I've agreed with him.
Okay, here we go. Timing. Time.
Maybe.
Okay, there we go. It's off. You're fine. Timing question going to 3-3 for claiming number 3 increase. Finish question, please.
3-3, proclaiming. 3-3, proclaiming. Proclaiming what? 3-3,
Time. Okay. Proclaiming what?
Time out. Substitution
Yes.
for increase, please. Can I put Phoebe in seat 3?
You sure may.
count real quick.
Phoebe.
Okay.
Phoebe.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, here we go. 2 and 3. Timing question going to 170, quote, 2, resurrection.
170, quote. As he spoke by the mouth of his holy prophets from of old.
20 points.
Yeah.
Question according to 12. Yeah, throw that one out. I'll put time back on. You should have jumped quicker. Here we go. Timing question according to 525. How did number 5, resurrection, finish question, please? Yes, 20 points. Time, just a minute. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Time eight question code 2421. What? Number 5, increase. Finish question, please.
2421 what? What did we hope that
It's a different question.
Third team error.
4 and 5. Question code 20, verse 21. How? Number 5, dauntless. Finish question, please.
21 how?
How do you speak and teach rightly? We know that you speak and teach rightly and show no partiality, but surely teach the way of God.
How do you
speak?
Yeah, okay. 20 points.
Nice.
Here we go. Time eight question code 2127. With what? Number 5, dauntless. Finish question, please.
27 with what? With what? They will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with glory and great power. They will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with glory.
Yes, 20 points. Okay. Question code 439. How did number 4, dauntless. Finish question, please.
And immediately she rose and began to serve them. How did she begin to serve them? Immediately. And immediately she rose and began to serve them. And Jesus stood over her. Keep that in mind.
Okay. 20 points.
Thank you, Dr.
Here we go. Time eight question code 811. What is the number 4, resurrection? Finish question, please.
811. What is seed? The word of God. What is the word of God?
Points.
That's half.
Got it right at the buzzer. Score, please. Halftime.
On my left with 0 points, waiting to score in the second half. Increase. In middle, dauntless with 80 points. On my right, not my left again. On my right, resurrection with 180 points.
Thank you.
That was
Start off with that.
immediately.
Thank you.
Yeah, no,
I missed it.
Also, she claims it was coffee roast.
Okay, so she quoted. That's where I was missing because, like, I
Well,
was
but
immediately.
she did put the Howard before.
I knew she had the Howard.
It's like you never switch it.
Well, what a lot of people do is they'll say how they heard and then they'll say it this way, not that way.
Because it's the extra class.
Right. To avoid.
And see, that was my problem because I heard her say how immediately begin to serve it. And then I was saying gross.
Yeah, she said that multiple times.
That's why you was next to me.
10 seconds.
This is, they did it.
That's half.
The question's written in English.
Yeah.
They did it with the way it's written. And so I'm never gonna tell them that's wrong.
Yeah.
If they're quoting what that is.
Right. Exciting.
Okay, any subs for increase?
Yes.
Quiet, please, guys. Increase.
I'd like to put Nate into C1.
I do need a new team captain then, please.
It's gonna be Nate.
And how about for dauntless?
Not yet. Thanks.
And how about for resurrection?
Yes, we do have subs for Resurrection. C4, we have Natalie coming in.
What about burgers instead? Burgers sound good.
Pretty good.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Burgers are better than subs in my opinion. So
It's never mind. It's
Don't
almost
pay
dinner
attention to
time.
me.
It's almost dinner time. He's having that mental thing. 2, increase your lights on. $5.
As opposed to me not normally having the mental thing.
No, that's normal.
Exactly.
5. Here we go. Time and question code 218 quote 5 Dauntless.
218 quick. 218 quick. And I'm wondering what the shepherd said total.
20 points. Question code is 727. Number 3, Resurrection. Finish question, please.
This is he whom it is written. Behold, I send my message before grace for you.
Time. Okay. Just ran out of time. Here we go. Question code 2335. Number 5 Dauntless would be in there. Okay, 5 increase. Question code 936. When was number 1 Dauntless? Question, please.
36.
Time. Okay. When was Jesus found alone? Yes, ma'am.
I believe she might have been slightly distracted.
By the nuclear bomb.
Okay, until I heard the.
Hey, I'm going to give her a chance to answer it. Oh, but yeah, we're going to throw it out.
This time.
You have the right to go over and just go, wow. I'll stop it at that.
Thank you. We time back to talk to on that.
Yes. Yes. All right, here we go. Yeah. Time and question to 417. What was number 4? Dauntless. Finish question, please.
17 was. 17 was
Time. What was given? The scroll of prophet Isaiah. Okay, here we go. Read down. Time and question code 2428. To where number 1 Resurrection. Finish question, please.
24, 28, to where? The village to which they're going, to where they drew near.
20 points.
Job.
Bonus.
Here we go. Time and question code 518. What were they? Number 5 Resurrection. Finish question, please.
What were they? What were they?
What were they seeking to bring him in light?
There you go. 20 points. I think that's the first time. 1 increase. Question going to 117. Why? Number 2 Resurrection. Finish question, please.
117. Why? 117. Why will he go before him in the spirit and power of Elijah to turn hearts of the fathers to the children and the disobedient to the wisdom of the just, to make ready for the Lord?
20 points. Time. You okay? You need to go? Here, we'll give you some.
I'm gonna put
Throw a sub in there quick.
Elizabeth in there, and I'll make Susan the captain.
Into 5.
352.
Okay. All righty, here we go. Down. Time and question code 2212. What will number 1 Resurrection? Finish question, please.
22, 12. What will you find a large upper room furnace right there?
And he will show you.
Wow.
Okay.
Third
try.
teamer.
Question code 13-3. Unless what? Number 1 increase. Finish question, please.
Unless you're you all like what's hers.
No points.
Good job.
Question code 17-22. Number 2 Resurrection. Finish question, please.
1722. 1722. Quote. And he said to the disciples, the days are coming when you desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, you will not see it.
20 points.
Was up for score.
I'd like to move Natalie to seat 2, please.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bring Jayla in to seat 4.
Sorry, I'm making a joke.
All right, ready? Here we go. Down. Time in question code to 618. What were number 3 resurrection? Finish question, please. It's a different question.
Timeout sub for Dauntless.
Yes.
I would like to
Hang on, just a second.
Oh, sorry.
I was quoting the verse.
Okay, we'll throw it out then. Because it starts out with a who came. That's how it starts. So it sounded like that was your question. Okay, so we'll throw that out. It's not in there. Okay, here. And you still want to make a sub?
Yeah. I'm gonna put Elizabeth into seat 3 and Natalie into seat 5.
Still keeping Susan your captain?
Yeah, Susan can stay the captain for now.
Okay.
Can I get the time remaining in this, please?
2 minutes 56 seconds.
Thank you.
All righty, here we go. Time in question is 1620. Number 1, increase. Finish question, please.
16, 20. 16, 20 what?
Time. Throw it out. Put time back on. Because I stumbled with the right there. So we'll just throw it out. Here we go. Time in question code 1237. When does the number 1 resurrection? Finish question, please.
1237. When is the if he comes in second watcher in the third and finds him away, blessed are the servants. When are those servants blessed if he comes in second watcher in the third and finds him away?
It's a different question. One. Question according to 311. With whom is number 5 resurrection? Finish question, please.
With whom is
Time. Okay. With whom is whoever has 2 tunics. Okay. Here we go. Question code 1933. As when number 4 resurrection? Finish question, please.
1933. As when?
Time. Okay.
6 team error.
Here we go. Question code 11.9 quote 3 resurrection.
And I tell you, can I tell you? Ask and it'll be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and it will be opened to you.
20 points.
good job.
Question code 2121 to where number 1 resurrection. Finish question, please.
2121 to where?
Okay.
Timeout. That is unfortunately an error out, and I do need a new team captain for resurrection, please.
Yes, we've got Jonah coming into seat 1. And then we've got, let's see, Jayla, seat 4 will be our captain.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Yes.
48 seconds.
Thank you.
1, 2. Here we go. Time in question code 20 verse 19. What did number 5 Dauntless? Finish question, please.
19. What did what did the chief priest and the scribes take to lay hands on him? Chief priest and
Yes, 20 points. Question according to 118 quote 3 resurrection.
118 quote. Zechariah said to the angel, how shall I know this? How shall I know this? For I'm an old man and my wife is advanced in years.
20 points. Question according to 1130. What did Jonah number 4? Dauntless. Finish question, please.
What did Jonah become a sign?
20 points. Question according to 1028. How have you answered number 2? Dauntless. Finish question, please.
Correct. Have I answered correct?
20 points.
And that's the quiz.
That's the quiz.
All right, in third place with 3 team errors, one quizzer answering correctly. 20 points increase. In second place with 5 team errors, 3 quizzes answering correctly, 140 points. Dauntless. And in first place with 7 team errors, 6 quizzes answering correctly, 280 points. Resurrection. Coaches, please turn off on scores. I would like to
And go immediately to lunch.
Jorge, I concur.
Thank you, Jorge. Of course. It was an easy one.
No.
Yeah.
Let's go. My body let's get on our stuff.
Fantastic. Here you go.
Okay.
That's
Chicken.
Dauntless.
That.
No, I don't give. I give it to. I give it to Coach who said well.
Now. Now. Right now. Now. Go home. Very good.
I know swarm.
I mean, that, there's a lot off.
I ate it, Lucas.
Quite big. That's Barrington, but I don't. I haven't tried to. Okay. Oh no. Wow. Um. Okay, it's lunchtime, right? It's 12:10, so let's go ahead and eat, and then. And then our first quiz is at 1:15 in site 14. So we'll be in that second building at 1:15. Sound good, you guys? Hey, everybody, please eat some good food. Please drink some water. We'll go get some water bottles and carry them with us this afternoon as well. But let's please fuel our bodies with protein, good foods, waters. Where are we eating? We're gonna go eat at the cafeteria. Okay. You guys okay? Everybody all right?
I'm gonna do salad. Yeah, there's a lot of protein.
Smoke very hot.
That's what we already know.
It's over.
Accomplish this. You know.
What do you guys think?
So. Yeah, that's not else.
Shut up. You only got one question for now. And JK, just so you know,